How you doing, folks? My name is Trenius Henderson. I am your life coach. And so what I do is I teach RIM team members how to law of attract anything they want into their life real fast. So what I'm about to tell you, folks, is how to increase your vibration instantly and how to speed up the law of attraction using the secret power of your subconscious mind. For those of you who do not know, in order for the law of attraction to work fast, in order for you to increase your vibration, you have to change a lot of things that you think about yourself in your subconscious mind. Yeah, that's the innermost, deepest part of your thinking, okay? So let's get right down into it, folks. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. Now, stay tuned through this whole video so that you can get the full depth and understanding of how to increase your vibration instantly. And after this video is over, you will know how to keep the law of attraction going super fast for you, where you never have to worry about wondering if you manifested something or not. Okay, so just stay tuned, folks. So first and foremost, I want to tell you about some stories on how, I began to understand the power of my subconscious mind and how I changed it. So learn from my stories real fast, folks. But I want to tell you about this story of self-pity, okay? Maybe about 5 months ago, I can recall myself, I stay by myself, and so I can recall myself having a great time. Like I was feeling real good. I had the music playing in my home. Oh man, people was calling my phone and I was texting people. And then, you know what I'm saying? I was even like drawing stuff on my little dry erase board. Everything was going good, man. I was drinking stuff out the refrigerator that I didn't want to drink, that I was drinking, like ginger ale and water. It was just one of those typical nights, man, where I was just really loving myself and everything was going good up until that point in the day, but it's like all of a sudden, I found myself sitting in my room, in my bed, reading a book, right? Now, as I'm reading this book, it's funny because the book was talking about the subconscious mind. As I'm reading this book, all of a sudden I get this feeling that come over me that like tells me how I'm not good enough, how I'm not going anywhere in my life, how I'm not accomplishing nothing. And I began to just sink into despair and just depression, like minute by minute by minute by minute. And I'm sitting here wondering, like, man, like nothing is going right for me. Like I was in such a low vibration. Pay attention, folks, stay tuned. And so I began to just wonder, like, universe, how did I get here? Why am I in such a state of self-pity? Why do I see myself as lacking? And then it's funny because in those moments, it had to last at least about 15 minutes, folks. And I was just observing. I guess the universe was showing me what I'm telling you right now and how to increase your vibration. You see how it works? So in this moment, I began to ask the universe, how did I get here? Because I'm fully aware. You know how sometimes when you get in like this state of sadness or anger or whatever, you angry with it. It's like, how did I get here? Like you aware of it. You're a conscious person. You just like, man, I can't get out. It feels like you just trapped or you just locked behind these emotions. And so I was locked in this emotion of self-pity, self-doubt, lacking, low vibration. And you know what's funny? What I observed while I was in this state of low vibration? Everything around me was going super slow. I can even listen to the cars out on the highway that's like near where I stay, and I couldn't even really hear horns like that. I didn't even really hear traffic like that. I normally have airplanes flying over my home from time to time. I didn't even really notice that I noticed that the rate of the airplanes had even slowed down. It's like the whole universe will slow down when you're in a dense, low vibration and nothing goes fast. Like my phone had stopped ringing. I found myself going back and forth to Instagram and Facebook and Google Plus and YouTube, and I'm just like, why there isn't no traffic? Where is everybody at? It's like nobody was calling me. I wasn't receiving any notifications or anything, and I just was in this low state of vibration to the point that I just began to just stare at the wall, and I'm just looking at the wall while I'm in my spirit, like wondering, how did the hell I get here? How did I get here? And so the more I began to come back to my senses, the more my vibration began to raise and I began to snap out of it, I realized all at the end of the day, wow, the power of the subconscious mind is powerful. Because see, what happened was, somewhere in my subconscious mind, there was thoughts of self-pity. You know what I mean? There was still lingering thoughts of doubt. Are you going to be able to accomplish this? Will you be able to do that? Somewhere there's still some negative thoughts laying down there that are ready to be activated at any moment, because the subconscious mind will bring them back up. Okay? Now, it's your choice whether or not you want to walk in a room and sit down and get in the state of despair if you want. See, that's the choice that I made. But I had a choice. I could have stayed in that high frequency vibration that I was extremely happy in, like before I went into that state of self-pity. Or, you know what I'm saying, I could have just chose to do what I did. And I chose to do what the subconscious reminded me, what I thought maybe a week or two ago. You know what I'm saying? So the subconscious mind is always doing its job. It will always remind you of even negative things that you think about yourself. You know what I'm saying? It gets deeper, folks. It gets deeper. The power of the subconscious mind, how to increase your vibration and speed up the law of attraction. Now, I want to tell you about this because y'all know I stay by myself, right? So I remember once upon a time, folks, I used to be very, very fearful of just staying by myself. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I got on my own for the first time ever. And I'm just wondering, like, oh my God, man, this is not right. You know, is somebody gonna rob me? You know, are intruders gonna come in here? Like, and I kept thinking like this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, right? Like this fear was in the back of my mind that staying by myself was dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And so I began to like make sure I lock my doors and stuff when I come in the house. I make sure that I keep my curtains and blinds closed so nobody can't see in. Like I was really fearful about just staying by myself. This is how you increase your vibration instantly, folks. Stay tuned. And so all of a sudden one night when I went to sleep, I had this dream, right? I had this dream. I didn't realize what had happened until I woke up. So the dream, what happened in the dream was, I woke up and I realized that somebody had been in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like the dream was crazy. Like there were like a couple of blunts on my living room table, like weed. Like I'm just like, yo, who been here? And then some things in my kitchen was like open, like snacks and stuff. And I'm just like, yo, somebody robbed me. And I'm in my dream, in a lucid dream, walking around like, yo, like, you know, like what? Somebody has been in here in my house. Now, I'm lucid dreaming this, so it's like at the same time, I don't realize that this is really real, but I do realize that this is a dream. Y'all know how lucid dreams be. You know, you don't want to wake up because the dream is so good, okay? And so, you know, when I woke up from out of that dream, you know what I'm saying? It's funny because I was still thinking that somebody had like intruded my home, you know, invaded my home or whatever. And so I guess I had went back to sleep again. And in this part of the dreams, what I did was I went out and found me a roommate. So I went and got a roommate, right? And this roommate, she was this Caucasian girl, you know, she was cool, you know, and I'm just like, yo, okay, she's this Caucasian girl, you want to stay with me? You can be my roommate as long as you pay the bills and let me make videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm really thinking this in my other dream when I went back to sleep. And so, you know, the next thing you know, I even went out and got a dog in that dream. I went to the like local dog pound and got me a pit bull to be beside my door in my home. So all this is crazy. So like, okay, all that puts to the side, the story of intruders. So when I woke up out of all those two dreams or whatever, I thought, like, why did I dream that? Like, why did I dream that dream? And so I began to listen to my intuition. I began to just open myself up to be receptive to receive. Why did I go through that low vibratory dream? What happened there? What happened there? And so I began to get the idea. It began to come to my mind. Your subconscious mind played out the experience for you in a dream of how you feared living in your home. So it gave you an experience of what it's like to have somebody invade your home. See, folks, you got to keep in mind, anything you put into the subconscious mind, if you dwell on thoughts of fear, if you dwell on hopeless thoughts or any type of negative thoughts over and over and over again, some kind of way, some kind of how, whether it's through your dream, whether it's through your everyday reality, that will show up, folks. And it will happen to you. That negative thing will happen to you if you continuously think about it, folks. The more you dwell on negative, anything negative, you're giving it time to seep down into the subconscious mind. And what this does is, it's like it builds, the subconscious mind like builds these files in your mind. So when you're extremely happy and you're in a high vibration, you know, your vibration is going fast, the law of attraction is going fast, don't speak too soon, because eventually the subconscious mind is going to bubble up all that negative stuff that you've been dwelling on, that you've been keeping in these little file cabinets. Because after this happiness go down, you go right back to dwelling on depression or something that's not going right in your life. And it just reminds you of it, just like a computer. This is your favorite address. Would you like to go here? I can see that you're typing something close to this address. Would you like to go here? This is your favorite one. You can click it if you want. If not, you can just go ahead and go to the address that you were going to. But I'm just your friend. I am your computer. I am your subconscious mind. I am just doing my job and reminding you, folks. You know what I'm saying? So how do you switch all this up? How do you increase your vibrational frequency and speed up the law of attraction? Now, here's the good stuff. Now, here's the positive stuff. Now, this may sound cliche. This may sound kind of fake. This may sound like, oh man, I can't do that, man, because that's not keeping it real. Folks, when it comes down to training and programming and renewing your mind, you have to do whatever you can do, folks, in order to get this mind to shift this thinking process. So what you want to do is, you know how I went into that state of self-pity, right? And I had a choice whether or not I want to sit there and dwell on this or not. In that moment, in every moment of thinking about anything negative, you get a choice. Now these negative emotions are going to be very overbearing. They're going to say, come here, give me some of your attention. Now you can be the type of person that just be like, yeah, you're right. He doesn't love me. Yeah, I should cry, and because it makes me feel complete. You know, you can sit there and think about that if you want. But you gotta suffer the consequences, because what the subconscious mind is gonna do is gonna record you and how good you feel about this negative thing. And it's gonna say, yes, they are attracting more. They wanna attract more of this because I can see that they feel that they like it. See, anything that you feel is what you get more of. Anything that you feel is what you get more of. So if you feel extremely happy all the time, folks, and you know something negative is knocking at your door in your mind, continue to feel happy. Like, continue to trick and manipulate your mind to be happy when you're not supposed to be happy. This is the whole trick, folks, on how to renew and how to increase your vibration instantly. You literally have to manipulate your very own negative subconscious mind to believe that what is telling you is supposed to be negative is not negative. It's a positive thing. So if I would have just changed my thought processes when I was sitting in my bed reading my book and just instantly went back in my living room and turned up some old music and started dancing, the subconscious mind would have said, okay, the next time I bring that thought up, that don't work. He didn't like that feeling. So I'm going to get him a feeling of happiness since he went back in there and started playing some music or whatever. Okay, good. So next time when I bring back up that thought of self-pity for him, now I can just switch it up, because I know he's not going to listen to that thought of self-pity. He going to want to go into the thought of happiness. Okay. I remember that for 2 days from now, the next time he get happy and I try to bring him that thought process that he once upon a time liked, okay, I'm going to bring him a thought of happiness after that. The more you get in the habit of doing that over and over and over and over and over again, tricking your mind from not dwelling on this negative shit, the more you get your mind to stop dwelling on negative shit, folks, and you just start to manipulate yourself to be happy even though things are going bad, the more higher vibration you're going to be in, folks. And the more you're going to keep this thing speeded up, you're going to be vibrating like this, the more you'll see the law of attraction works, the more you begin to have a good day, the more great things will begin to happen. More people be calling you, you want to come and get some money? Girl, let's go out. You got to, folks, you got to do anything you got to do to keep you happy. I don't care. It's anything, folks. And when I say do anything that makes you happy, I mean anything that makes you happy. But first and foremost, in order to continuously do anything that makes you extremely happy, folks, you got to get out of the habit of caring what people think about you. Can't nobody judge you, folks. You know, and half of the people that be trying to tell you what to do, they ain't your mama or your daddy or paying your bills anyway. Do what makes you happy. If you want to go to the store and you want to get you an 18-pack of beer because you know that's going to make you feel good, as long as it's not abusing you, go get that pack of beer if it's going to make you happy. If you like to go to the mall and you like to go shopping and people be like, why you always spending money? Because you ain't got none. Do what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Do what makes you happy. If you like to go outside and you walk your dog and people be like, why is she always walking that dog? So what? Girl, stop looking at me. Go out there and walk your chihuahua. Go out there and walk Lassie. Walk them until it makes you happy, folks. If you like to wear a lot of makeup, if makeup is your thing and you just don't understand why you like the makeup so much, you know, and everybody be like, oh, she taking too long to get her makeup done. So what? Do your makeup. This what makes you happy. Do anything that makes you happy. Do anything that allows you to express your true self, folks. Stop caring what people think. If you like to get rest, if you sleep and you get a lot of rest and it makes you feel happy when you wake up, get you some sleep, folks. Do anything that makes you feel happy. As long as you're not hurting nobody else, it don't matter. Okay? If you the type of person that say, you know what, I'm gonna go get me a little pint of brown liquor from the store because you know I'm gonna feel good. As long as you ain't abusing it and as long as you ain't hurting nobody else, go get you a little pint. Do whatever you got to do to make you happy because it's all about changing that negative subconscious mind pattern into positive thought patterns, folks. The more you get in the habit of expressing your true self and being extremely happy, the more you will begin to increase, and you'll notice it because your life will become more better. You'll wake up more happier. You'll be attracting things and people more faster. You'll notice so many different friends are starting to come in your life. You'll notice so many different doors are starting to open. Your mind will begin to be sparked with so many different ideas on how to make more money. You will speed up the law of attraction. You will begin to take vacations and all this wonderful stuff. Everything will begin to change, folks, when you stay in a high state of vibration and you don't let that negative thought steal your joy in that moment. Okay, so this is how you use your subconscious mind, folks, to trick your conscious mind, or your conscious mind to trick your subconscious mind into having an extremely high vibration. This is how you speed up the law of attraction without the shadow of a doubt. Y'all heard the stories, folks, that I just told y'all at the very beginning of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, folks. I'm Trenius Henderson of the infamous Living Realm Network. If this video resonated with you, if you like it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Speak up, let your voice be heard, and comment down below, I have a high vibration. Just go ahead and speak that affirmation into the universe. Say, I have a high vibration. Just go ahead and trick your subconscious mind so they can remind you when you ain't thinking about this video. You gotta say, I have a high vibration. So speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave a nice comment below saying, I have a high vibration. Thank you so much for tuning in, folks. If you wanna watch another video like this, that's full of positive energy and extremely high vibration like we in right now, because I know you feel good, click this video right here, folks. I'm gonna tell you how to raise your vibration even more higher, folks, even more higher. To the point that you're going to start getting into this vortex law of attraction. How many of y'all heard of the vortex law of attraction? Have you heard of you being able to attract things in vortex speeds? Woo! I know so many REM team members who have signed up on my vortex service, folks, and they be attracting stuff like a couple days from now. Like, boom, whatever they want, they getting it vortex fast, just like that. And you can do that same thing too, folks. If you want to be in a vortex of law of attraction and you want to manifest something super fast in a week's time span, I can help you do that. Oh yeah, I can help you do that. If you look at the comment section, you'll see my email. Shoot me an email, say, Trenius, I want to be in a vortex. I want to attract something super fast, especially when you're in a high vibration. This is the best time to like really attract something super fast because it's going to come to you as long as you stay in this positive mood that we're in right now. So in the meantime, thank you so much for tuning in, folks. Make sure you subscribe up here by clicking my little face wink icon. Isn't that face so cute? Oh, he's so cute. He's so cool. Anyway, also check out this next video right here, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.